ezt a technikai problémát most itten, hogy ez mi volt? Kérdezzétek. Nem vágesz. Vágom, hogy ez most mi volt? Na de mindegy. Megyünk tovább. Semmi. No para.
Hogy aztán végképp nem kell közel menni. Van egy.
Egy.
Jaj, neked már annyi van.
Szóval nem bírek, én ne üvöltözzön.
Megfelelek.
Látod, ezért nem szeretek így streamen. De most... Hallod, most nem akar összejönni. Beakad, bazd. És beakad. De most mi? Oh. Egyszer újraindítom a játékot. Biztos, ami biztos. Most aztán. Most is remélem akadni fog. Na most megjött.
Mi a fasz?
Ja, hogy most tele vagy itt a ilyen. Ahahaha, na.
Come on!
És van még. Hát ez hihetetlen. Ez most... Ajaj. Nincs ellenünk. Ez baj. Ez nagyon nagy baj. Jajjaj. Goldposter. De...
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
Van.
Miért nem megy följebb nekem az élet?
The memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be.
Most följebb nem.
I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. Darkest, nastiest elements,
2, 3, 4.
like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there.
A másikban meg
Casing me to it.
ötven.
Van egy rádiónk is. And offline. De a rituált azt mi végignézzük. Kéne még itt valamit keressünk?
Szerintem.
Talán van ellenünk. Zsír. Viszont az előbb nem tudtunk erre eljönni. Így van.
Csak kell hozzá fegyver.
Meg kell itt menni? Megint egy fejlesztés. Enemies in close. Elem. Elem. Jó, kifogytunk, és kell. De nem kéne. Azt a fényt azért elhozzuk, hátra fog kelleni.
Hát, menjünk a pillanatokra.
De erre akkor is el lehet menni.
Wake.
Valahol itt van. Na mindegy, menjünk tovább. Haladjunk. Haladjunk, hagyd lopogjon a hajó. Hát persze, hogy semmi. Miért is lenne? Platform. azért körbenézünk itt, háta. Van egy... Itt hátrébb.
Nincs vadász.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels.
Zeti
Hidden
77
graffiti
köszön
signs
követést.
marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York. Wake.
Nagyon durva, hogy így beszélek, csak elfeledkezel a többiről.
Wake.
Ó, hogy itt vannak többen is. Oh my god.
Láttam, mi volt.
Láttam. Érdekes, érdekes.
Jó, nincsenek többen.
Viszi el az életet.
Oké. Ezért nem volt érdemes ide mérni mindig. Jó, na haladjunk tovább.
Megfújtottuk.
Na kérem szépen, ne vicceljünk, jó? Jó. Több lootolni való itten akkor nem is lesz szerintem. Így van. Jó, akkor haladjunk tovább. Szevasztok. Ügy mindenkinek. És zsír. Nem le. Jó, viszont... De...
Anyád. Ezt hallottam.
Azt hogyan tudjuk felszedni? Azt. Megvan. De még jönnek onnan.
Beszorult a karakterem.
Béla, köszi a követést.
Tényleg nem tudsz semmit csinálni?
Varda fix.
Na most.
Na. Restores 50% of max health. Egyszer megpróbáljuk ezt. Az ajtót nem lehet becsukni, nem? Shit. És megint itt vagyunk a metrónál.
Alapvake Story.
Hova mész? Ne menjél ki.
De... Itt már voltunk egyszer. De... Menjél már oda be. Hogy gőzölög a kávé. Az igen.
Valami pita.
Na erre viszont...
Következő már 370 fog sebeszni. Szerintem ezt is kapja.
Öhö. Nincs vég. Hagyjatok. Na. Mi van, most vissza kéne menjünk a... Missing FBI.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Possible. Nincs mit kirakjunk? Véletlenből.
This thread fit the scene.
Itt még valami biztos, hogy hiányzik. Station. Igen. De erre már jártunk. Jaj. Ez így nagyon nem jó. Itt. Hagyjatok. Békén hagytok. Igen. Valamerre lost. Mint Alice. Nem lehet menni. Ellenvég. Ez olyan ellenvég. Honnan a bánatba jöttek? Ajaj, nincs lámpa. Ez viszont baj. Go back. Itt vagyok. Reach the murder site. Exit the street level. Hol van a murders? Mi?
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Egy fél pillanat. Fejleszteni ugye nem tudunk. Hogyan is vagyunk itt? Az a baj, hogy
Jó, majd hallod, hogyha be is kapcsolom a mikrofont.
ja. Hát,
Mondom, nem tudom este mi volt a Fortnite-a, de több mint 500 000-es volt a nézettsége.
az igen. Fortnite-i. Ez a legnagyobb baj, hogy újra kell mentés, mert ugyanis elhasználtam a elemet. Jó. Na, jó van. Azt mondja, hogy
I had a new beat for the story.
még a vissza kéne oda menjünk.
Hova?
De nem... nem azt csináljam.
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Igen, oda-vissza kéne akkor ezek szerint menni. Tudjatok? Nincs vég. Nem, nem, nincs ellenvég.
Érdekes hely ez.
Rituál.
Uha. Várjál, én itt az elején kidobálom a családszorokat.
The plot changed the details of the world. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
Word. The right. De ez előbb is. Nem? Még jöhetsz. Ja. Hogy ennél...
3 valamit kell. 3 kapott a túlért.
The murder code. Igen.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene,
Kiszívom a véred.
but it's what the story needed.
Na most viszont... most egy kicsit kutlasz. Ezt már megszereztük. Le már! Le már! Hagyjál már végig. Cseszavak.
Picit megfújtam. Ö... Hát,
The dark presence. I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Ez mi a bánatom volt? Mi a fasz?
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Ha megint tudjuk előle.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Ez. Jó. Megint itt vagyunk az erdőben?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
De nem... Nem áll.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Saga.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. We can't hear you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there, waiting for me.
End of part. Ismételten. Jó. A test az még mindig itt van. Nagyon jó. Próbáltunk egyenesen tovább.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Nagyon gyorsan vedd elő vissza ezt a lámpát.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Jó. Akkor mehetünk tovább. Azt mondom. Ez a legnagyobb baj, nagyon ki vagyunk fogyva az ellenme. Amúgy te itt vagy különben?
Ja, itten vagy. Hey,
Itten van, mi van annyira? Apa, itt ennyire. Word on gun, fuck. Word off. Shotgun. Ez egy metró állomás. The dark place.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Akkor ezek szerint most vissza ki kell menjünk a utcára? Arra lehet menni. Akkor csak arra van az út. Tudom, itt nem. Ja. Jó, akkor visszamegyünk. De majd azért is visszük a lámpát. A fényt. Visszük a fényt.
na jó.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York.
Oda
Was I
kéne
really
bemenni.
this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Csöng a telefon megint.
payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Mi a pöcs? Jó van.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here?
Ja, hogy négy
In the
film van
story?
most nálunk?
Nézd már.
Ó, nem is figyeltem hirtelen. Lépkedünk.
Hát gyere.
Ez jó megjelenés volt. Hunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Big Bottles 4.
Alice's video camera.
Oh.
No memory card inside.
A memóriakártyát kell megszerezzük a kamerához. Oh.
Van egy healer.
semmi már. Jaj. Nem lehet jönni. Na, akkor most már. Part 1. Oh.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Ja. Ne legyél.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room.
Gyerekek, a cinematik az
But
olyan,
there was
mint
no
én
one
mindig
here
azt
writing.
mondom, mint a filmet nézni. Az mi? Rattle. End of part. Na, megint szagával leszünk?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Ellen. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
Nagyon
And
csönd van, ami van a
Scratch,
másik
the Dark
végén.
Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite
Már
cover
megvan a
it.
clicker.
Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That
Agyon
can't
bele, hogy
happen.
ez a clicker.
If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you. In the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Danger.
It's
Jó.
insane. And there's so much of it.
Na, akkor egy kis kirakós újra.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Nem.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Romance.
Yeah.
Nem. Nem. Akkor viszont...
Think.
Think. Nem. Akkor ezt szóval a bánatomba kell rakni. Likör. Ide kellene még egy. Nem. Akkor most...
Oh.
What? Azért. És akkor még egy van. Elméletileg.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
No. Még egy papíruszt adott?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Itt vagy?
Scratch is here. In Washington.
Ja.
Vagy csak nagyon hallgatsz.
He's hunting Wake.
Meg most ki volt kapcsolva ma.
Ezt nem
Scratch
kéne egy
looks
kicsit
just like
morgonod.
Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected.
Visszavenni. Aha.
Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Egyre érdekesebb a sztori az.
Kardozgat. Jó. Nézzük.
Jó, viszont akkor...
Warzone.
Az a baj, ezt nem mondom, én ezt kijátszom, mert ebből még szerintem kurva sok van. Na. Akkor...
Ma megint itt van.
Right.
De ezt még mindig nem engedi.
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Adod.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about.
Yeah.
They're a part of all this.
Egyszer ezt is.
Jó. Akkor további teendőnk elméletileg itt nincs akkor.
Ez még nem, ez volt. Jó.
Ugrál de 9. Hát nincs. Nem tudok fejleszteni se?
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Jó, ezt tetszett.
Driver top battery.
Legalább... Na most is veszítés. Az, hogy lassabb, meg kevesebbet, de sokkal gyorsabb. Csak ágyaszintű. Ágyaszintű. Várj. Jut eszembe. Ezt nem Erre nem tudom visszaszedni.
Mindenképp idehoz.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but
Jöntött meg.
when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Megint kaptam egy papíroszt.
Csövász, nélyen faszul, nélyen.
Dark
Oda
place.
menni.
Na de akkor ezt most hova? Dark.
El kell menni vásárolni, meg eladni.
De ezt nem engedi sehova viszont. Most akkor ilyenkor mi van? Dü. Mindig. Na, azért.
I'm the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Hi, welcome.
Akkor megyünk.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp, this...
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Miért nem csinálja meg
I would
egyből?
write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back,
Yes.
and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestled with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something special.
Tuti megint a tévébe kell menni.
It was locked from the other side.
The story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Ez nagyon durván meg volt csinálni. Nem miért ő? Ez nagyon jó itt most.
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who knew? so true.
So here's a clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. A band of lights will
Hát egy játékban is van. Ez nagyon durván itt meg volt csinálva most. Itt ahogy láttam folytatni.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away.
De jó, természetesen föl van festve erre. Vigyázz kell!
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you let the jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Kéne lámpát keresni. Gyerekek. Welcome to breakfast.
He could write any story like tons ain't before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
Na, ez így durva volt. Na, srácok, viszont tartunk szerintem egy szünetet. Egy picikét. És akkor utána folytatjuk a sztorizást. Egy picikét még. Úgyhogy hamarosan jövök vissza. Na, addig is. Szevasztok.
Azaz a csumi csácső. Csumi csá. Az mi? Ja?